What's going on today, guys? JusTus here, bringing you a fresh gameplay commentary. We got 99 kills on Nuketown, but that's not important. We haven't done a straightforward gameplay commentary in what feels like a long time. But just this morning, I was sitting on my porch, having a nice delicious cup of coffee, having some vapor, because I'm trying to quit smoking. Anyway, so I see a car drive by, and it just happens to be the first car I ever owned. Technically owned, I guess. My parents bought it for me, but what are you gonna do? But it got me thinking about my vehicles, a little nostalgic, because it is an older car, and it's increasingly more rare that you actually see it on the road these days. But it had me thinking about the cars I've owned, my vehicle history, my vehicle progression, if you will. And I figured it'd be a pretty cool idea or topic for a commentary. And then after I tell you guys my vehicles, perhaps you could tell me in the comment section below what you guys drive, what you have driven, and if you're a younger viewer, tell me what you'd like to drive. And let's not be ridiculous. You guys aren't going to be driving Lamborghinis, so, you know, get your shit together. So the story begins in the year... Let me see. I was born in 85, so 2001 would put me at 16 years, right guys? Anyway, something around there. I turned 16, get my driver's license and all that. My parents buy me a 1993 Dodge Spirit. It's a white sedan, boxy kind of car. My friends kind of gave me shit about it, but it was cool because street racing was kind of big back in the day. Although, you know, it wasn't like Fast and Furious type shit yet. We would just, you know, line up on backcountry roads and race each other. But the cool thing is, like, it was a V6, so I would always smoke my dumbass friends who had like a Civic with rims and thought they were hot shit. My one friend had like a Dodge Neon with this incredibly terrible little, not even exhaust, just the tip. It sounded like an angry go-kart. So that was fun. Unfortunately, I don't even remember what happened. It died or some shit. And right before I joined the army, I bought a brand new 2003 Mazda 6. Pretty sexy car. It had just came out. I'm not sure what year was the first year it came out, but no one had them shits yet. It was brand new, $20-something thousand car. I was doing pretty well for myself. But anyway, I was planning on joining the army, which I did. So as soon as I joined the army, I took over payments from my parents. And then I drove that for quite some time. And unfortunately, while I was deployed to Iraq, I left it at my parents' house so that they could, you know, maintain it, drive it if need be, change oil, shit like that. But unfortunately, my mom was pulling out of the driveway and some son of a bitch hit her and totaled it. She's fine, but obviously the car, not so fine. But when I came back from Iraq, I was sitting on, you know, that deployment money, fat sack of cash. So I bought myself a 2005 Mazda RX-8. White, 6-speed transmission, pretty sexy. I didn't do too much to it. Like a carbon fiber hood, cold air intake, full exhaust, all that good stuff. Never did turbo or any of that. Never got around to it. Eventually, a couple more deployments later, a couple promotions later, I'm sitting on a lot more money, a lot more income. I decide I need something with more power. But at the same time, I need something with more room, because in the RX-8, especially with my my woofers back there was no fucking room. I could put like 2 bags of groceries in there, and then like my truck would be maxed out. So I wanted more power, but more room at the same time. So I bought myself a 2007 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Wait for it. SRT8. This motherfucker was bad. 420 horsepower, 420 torque, all-wheel drive, 20-inch rims, all that good shit. Probably the most, my most favorite car I've ever driven / owned. This thing was a monster. I don't know what the seconds for 0 to 60 were, but I think it's under 5 or close to it, because this sumbitch was bad. From like a roll, like a 30-mile-an-hour roll, it was decently fast, but if you were just at a standstill, and you just fucking stomp the gas, god damn, you get some whiplash. This was a bad motherfucker. Unfortunately, it came time to get out of the Army, and I didn't plan to get out of the Army. Well, I mean, I planned on it, but I didn't plan on it financially wise. I just kind of got out of the Army. So I went from making over $50,000 a year to basically broke. So unfortunately, I had to get rid of my baby. It hurt my heart quite a bit. But what are you going to do? Those are the sacrifices that you make for your family. And now I guess I'm more mature, a little more wise. Looking back, you know, obviously I should have just bought like a Civic or something, something economical, and not wasted so much money and so many years of payments and car payments and insurance payments and shit on sportier, fast vehicles. But what are you gonna do? Those are the best years of my life. Let's be honest. But now, me and my wife own together. We have a 2005 Toyota Camry and a 1999 Chevy Tahoe. I love my Tahoe. It's old, it's boxy, but she's a fucking tank. She's a beast. Yeah, so that's my progression. That's what I own now. You know, of course, sometimes I'd be like, oh man, it'd be so great to drive this and that, but now that I'm more mature, I'm just happy driving a Camry. It's cool, especially when you got kids and shit. What are you gonna do? I mean, if I had millions or something, fuck yeah, I'd have like a Lamborghini or something. But for all intents and purposes, I'm very happy with where I'm at vehicular wise in my life. But yeah, that's where we're at. Please let me know in the comment section, what do you guys drive? What have you driven? What would you like to drive? Tell me all that good shit. I'd love to hear from you. I love the interaction and all that stuff. But that's all I got for today, guys. And I will talk to you later.
I feel bad for you.